Folks, I think this is going to be my last song, so I'd like to say a couple of special thank yous. First of all, thanks to you folks for coming out and making the very first Neely G a wonderful, warm, welcoming time with friends. First of many, I'm sure. I'd like to say, obviously, a huge thank you to Cherie for putting together this lovely event. She has worked so hard. Please give her a round of applause. A very common sentiment I've heard among musicians around the festival, even in the short half day I've been here, is how wonderful the sound is and how great the sound folks are. They are the other member of the band. Let's give them a round of applause. It's been a few years since I've had a chance to even play in New Brunswick, so it's really great to be back. I hope to be back again soon. You can find me at ianfoster.ca and all the usual places that you can find people on the internet. Please do reach out. I'd love to be friends and hopefully see you again soon. And I know this festival comes from a very special place, and so I want to close with this song of Good Hope. It's a song that I often like to close the show with because I feel it just evokes perhaps the right sentiment to end off and say so long on. And it's a song that I wrote for a very dear friend of mine who was going through a very difficult winter a few winters ago. We have very long winters, as you know, so it's not hard to imagine a difficult one. I didn't want to be I didn't want to be just, you know, saying tomorrow is another day, or like the kind of cliches that we sometimes say, but it's hard to take those to heart when you're deep in the hole, you know? They don't necessarily help. And so I wanted to try to say something, acknowledge the bad, but look for the good, which is what this song is about. It's called Daybreak. I hope you like it. And you know what? I know we're a small but mighty crew, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd help me sing along at the end of this. I think it'd be really special. It's a very simple refrain. I will give you the stink eye when the time comes. I mean the look. And if you can help me with that, that'd be wonderful. So here it is. Thanks again for listening. When the veil of fear has been lifted, we start staring towards the sky, you will wonder why you worried all these years and how they all went by. When the promise of love has been kept and the dreams you had came true, you will wonder why you had so little faith and how the little that you had saw you through. And I say this from the other side of anger and regret, across the fields of our war. So pull yourself together and put on a pretty dress, and we'll dance in the light once more. When you've forgiven yourself for the past and start living in today, you will wonder why your sadness did last and why it stood in your way. And I say this from the other side of anger and regret, across the fields of our war. So pull yourself together and put on a pretty dress, and we'll dance in the light once more. I say this from the other side of anger and regret, across the fields of our war. So pull yourself together and put on a pretty dress, and we'll dance in the light once more. We'll dance in the light once more. Dance in the light once more. That's where I need you now on this one line. Dance in the light once more. Sing it with me now. Come on. Dance in the light once more. Yeah, you can do it now. Dance in the light once more. That's lovely. Let's fill this square here. Dance in the light once more. Yeah, come on. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night.
Ian Foster, everybody. Didn't I tell you he was fantastic? What a songwriter.